days the exterior is all that is needed. Yet some days one must devour the whole Oreo for it to be truly enjoyed. However, there are those times when a cold glass of milk with an Oreo cookie creates the perfect dessert. Touched with celebrations, the magic climbs through those emotions when eating an Oreo alone or with others. Did you know that yesterday was National Oreo Cookie Day? Did you know the Oreo cookie has been around since 1912? Did you know the Oreo cookie is the most popular cookie in the United States? And did you know that there are almost 100 different flavors created over the years? I know some of you may be asking yourself, is this lady really talking about Oreo cookies? What does this have to do with a funeral service for Warner Deutsch? Well, for those that really know Warner, he loved his Oreos. I'm Jean Brigham, and a life tribute specialist with Ballard Center Funeral and Cremation, and I welcome everyone as we gather to honor and celebrate the life of Warner. To Sue and the rest of the family, please know as a collective family and friends, we're here to walk with you down this path. A path that no longer contains your husband and your papa and your brother. On behalf of Warner's family, I thank you for taking time to be here and supporting them and letting them know that he too touched your life. Part of our journey here on earth is to understand the part of life is accepting the wonders and the limitations of our natural world. We live in a world of changes of good and bad, and yet we continually find ourselves passing and repassing from those good times and bad times, every day, every month, every year. Warner too accepted and embraced this natural world, and he knew that his time on earth would come to an end. Unfortunately for many of you here, you find yourself once again honoring another family member, here with our family at Ballard Center. But there has been a Bible verse that has been spoken at many of these gatherings, that people have found comfort and peace, and I'd like to share that passage with you. To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to be born, and a time to die. A time to plant, and a time to pluck up which is planted. A time to kill, and a time to heal. A time to break down, and a time to build up. A time to weep, and a time to laugh. A time to mourn, and a time to dance. A time to cast away stones, and a time to gather the stones together. A time to embrace, and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to love, and a time to hate. A time of war, and a time of peace. What God is really telling us that He has arranged even the smallest details of our lives. We have no control over the day we were born and no control over the day that we die. We may need to kill to protect our family or our country, or battle an addiction or life struggles, and then in hopes that we heal from what has taken us down. We may weep when we lose someone we love, and yet at the same time we find ourselves laughing and recalling of the good times with them. The scripture also tells us we embrace life by a way of showing passion and affection, and yet at the same time we can feel distance from others or our own lives. We have times in our lives we hate, times of war, and yet there will be times of peace and times of love, which is the greatest emotion we can have, is that love. I'd like to take a moment We've got something special for you. I'm just going to ask you to calm your hearts and your minds as we listen to Jamie Moline singing on Eagle's Wings.
You who dwell in the shelter of the Lord, who abide in His shadow for night, say to the Lord, my refuge, my rock, in whom I trust, and He will raise you up on eagle's wings. Bear you on the breath of dawn, make you to shine like the sun, and hold you in the palm of His hand. You need not fear the terror of the night, nor the arrow that flies by day. Though thousands fall around you, near you it shall not harm. And He will raise you up on eagle's wings, bear you on the breath of dawn, make you to shine like the sun, and hold you in the palm of His hand. Fall to His angels He's given a command to